Welcome back, all you beautiful thinking people, you. Today, you're going to spend some time with the investor Clyde. And the ticker symbol that we're going to discuss very briefly is going to be MULN, Mullen Automotive. So, before we begin, please hit that like button, subscribe, become a member, crush the bell. Don't miss anything going forward. Today, I'm going to try to make this brief because Mullen is crashing. The cup and handles theory doesn't seem to be holding the coffee. Now, hey, some of you may not drink coffee. That's okay. Then it's not holding the water. And if you don't drink water, whatever it is you prefer to drink, just pour it into that cup. And as it comes over the edge, it's going down that handle and down the drain. We need a catcher. And there's a possibility. But what I'm going to tell you here is this. There are many catalysts that can push Mullen up and over the edge and bring us through a short squeeze where the price pressure, the buying pressure, which right now it's on a selling pressure. There's way more people selling than there are buying. And this is the reason for this huge downtrend. I think a lot of investors are sitting back looking at the price and going, where is the bottom? Where is the bottom? I'm going to buy it at the bottom. I'm going to buy it at the bottom. And they're waiting for the bottom. But by waiting for the bottom, Mullen will continue to go down and supply cash on hand for the puts and the short sellers. So when the buyers jump back in on this, I think you're going to find a huge surge. Because when they buy in the volumes that they may be buying in the next couple of days, I'm hoping. If it doesn't happen by Thursday, I think we're going to be waiting until next Tuesday to see a huge shift in the Mullen stock price. And of course, that shift is going to be high gear. Anyways, so let me tell you, Mullen catalysts. First of all, we've heard from the CEO of the testing company that says the sell is what the sell is, exactly how it was described. Now, how much it will take of those cells to get a 600-mile range, that depends on the size of the battery pack and the size of the vehicle, weight, etc., etc., etc. That's one catalyst. The other catalyst is this. The CEO of Mullen has described a move that they're making to bring battery pack manufacturing in-house. Based on the factory that they purchased, which was already a high-speed production facility, this could be adapted. The only difficulty in that scenario is that the cells, once prepared, the packs, will have to be transported up to the assembly plant, which is in a totally different area. But if the logistics of that can be performed in a profitable fashion, it's doable. And it could be another catalyst that sends Mullen Auto up into the range of the other electric vehicle manufacturers who have already figured out some of their challenges. Now, as we know, we have Lucid and others that still have not figured out exactly how they're going to get through this next period. Production is difficult. Mullen's battery could be half the problem solved. And if that battery pack performs as well as it should, I'm sure they could couple with anybody and produce a vehicle that can handle that battery. As a matter of fact, with the rumor that they are cohorting with a company which is partially owned by Elon Musk, by rumor, and Stellantis, by rumor, if this is the case, Mullen may already have sparked interest by the big boys. And if they have sparked enough interest, I think the investment will come, because that is their biggest Achilles heel right now. No real cash on hand. Like, not none, but very little cash on hand. They have leverage, but do we want them to dilute these shares and make it more difficult for us to get into a positive green scenario? I'm hoping that they don't ever have to dilute shares. However, to raise money, they just might be selling warrants, which will cause us difficulty down the road. So, Mullen Automotive has a lot of promise, but it has to get over the financial hurdles. And if you remember, go back in time, Elon Musk and Tesla had the exact same problem. Phenomenal ideas, great execution, no capital to finish the job. And then the capital that was being used went into the factory and the robots. And as we know, their push towards total robotics was in error. At that time, it needed a lot more sophisticated planning and adjustments to be able to perform the duties that were necessary under those circumstances. So they had to bring back in the manual labor, train people, get everything up and running, change the line around. It's a nightmare when you start production. So, Mullen, we're rooting for you. We're hoping that this flies. Tomorrow, on the 20th of April, I'm hoping that Mullen closes above $1.80 to $1.90 a share or more. If that happens tomorrow, the catalysts may have taken hold and people may be opening their eyes to the potential of Mullen Automotive. If it doesn't, and it goes down to $1.50 or so, the bottom's the limit. No telling how far it'll go down before people believe that it's at the bottom and that it is a manageable risk to throw their money back into the play. Of course, they'll be getting way more shares for their money. However, if you go too far, if you wait too long, we may miss the whole Mullen play altogether. So, short squeeze, quite possible. This is the real direction I'm looking at. Short term, when it starts to do a rebound, I want to exercise the ability to swing trade and day trade Mullen stock. And of course, I will always keep a good cache of Mullen stock for the future of the short squeeze that will be Mullen Automotive. If you compare it to all the other automakers out there, electric automakers out there, and we exclude Tesla in that because Tesla is just way over the top, the median price is pretty good. If it goes from $1.70 a share to even $20 or $15 or $18 a share, you do the math. Do your DD. Mullen Automotive, it's on my radar and it's something I'm moving towards. So, folks, I want you to remember something. We never give up and we never give in, but we always keep an open mind because knowledge is our power. And as details change, so does our power. Stay safe, stay healthy, and above all else, stay as happy as humanly possible.